Reclaiming your identity after religious indoctrination. What about the millions and zillions of those who never even had an identity? Reclaiming, you never had one. You have to actually find, I'm finding myself. You know how pissed the parents were in the 70s. Oh, I just love a parent, my kids are saying they're going to find themselves. They're right there. I mean, it sounded like an annoying little catchphrase or an annoying statement to make. I have to find myself, but it wasn't, really. I mean, at all. If they only... I don't even think these kids, these young people knew what they were saying. Maybe they did. Knew what they were saying exactly, but it's the truth, man. I don't even know who I'm allowed to be or supposed to be. I was taken from my... the birth mommy. She was so loving. She loved me so much that she sold me. She loved me so much that it was just like, what a deal. So, thank God she did, right? Ladies... And then I was told by those people that my identity was this legally, and there's nothing you can do about it. Basically, they said to me, there's nothing you can do, or anyone. It's the law. There was a law written specifically that I belong to these people, like a slave, or just an object, like a pet. The name was legal. I couldn't leave legally. If I was to run away, the frickin' law would return me to these people that were not my blood relatives because they had signed papers and money had changed hands. So I stayed, and I did the best I could to conform because I loved them. I worshiped the ground they walked on. I wanted to be them so bad. I wanted to be their kids so fucking bad. And they were just like, you're so inept. You're so not what we were looking for. Now, I'm 56, and I'm like, who am I? I'm Lenny's wife. You're a child of God, Karen. You're a child of God. I don't think so. I think I'm just a natural big... I'm not sure about this invisible force, this God figurehead that lets babies be raped by the zillions, and all this cataclysmic stuff that just continually happen because, oh my God, Karen, it's okay. He loves us. Really? Would you let all this stuff happen to your children if you loved them? I mean, I don't know. I'm not angry with a creator. I'm not angry about any of that. I feel anger towards a figurehead that's a spirit God father that thinks this is all okay. It's all right. He'll wipe away our memories. We won't remember all that. Really? So it's okay. Like a narcissist. Wipes away your memory. By what? Telling you how much he loves you and, oh, it's just you don't deserve, you just, because you're so broken and if I didn't do all this for you. Is that how he's doing it? I don't know. I'm not there anymore, God. You're not there. This big figurehead. No. There's no way that this great spirit that everybody quote unquote keeps, believing in is all powerful and all good. There's no way that a good, benevolent God would choose this path for his children and say, yeah, billions upon billions upon billions of people, bodies, souls burning in an eternal fire and brimstone lake for eternity because they just wouldn't accept that I was so awesome. What? Wow. What a smooth, suave guy God is. I mean, you can't resist the call, the urge, the Holy Spirit, the still small voice. You can't resist the urge. You can't resist the terror of the possibility of burning in hell forever and ever and ever. So you throw yourself on the altar, begging this benevolent, wonderful, loving God, please save my wretched, horrible soul. How dare I be born to a prostitute and a fucking lounge singer and be sold to these good people who told me what a piece of trash I was if I didn't throw myself at your mercy. What kind of game did God set, this so-called God, set up here in this land? It's a fucking giant coliseum. Who's enjoying this? Who's watching this go down? And God's what? Sitting up there all smug. Well, I can't wait till this is over. The devil's really going to get it then. I'm really going to... You created him. You created all this evil, horrible shit. Supposedly. God. The supposed God. No, I'm not saying this to God believing that he exists in the way that y'all are saying. I'm not saying it believing that he is like, I'm shaking my tiny fist at this big, great God. No, I'm saying this God is a figment of everyone's imagination. How dare they shove this at little children and adopted people and orphans and old people dying and people being beaten and whatever. You're just a sinner. Throw yourself on the mercy of that. What? What about their abusers? Oh, just let God just torture them forever in the end. Just lay down. What? Stop it. Stop. Churches need to be closed. These torture chambers, these psychological torture chambers. And I drug my children there. My God, I'm so sorry. I could not be more sorry, children, but thank God. Thank God. No, thank me that I never told them they're going straight to hell unless they toe the line. I took them to the buildings, but I never told them that. You're welcome, kids. I'm sorry, it's the best I could do, but at least I didn't tell you that. At least I didn't tell you. Wow, you let a dick go up in your daughters? Shame on you for you're going to hell. You're gonna burn forever and ever and ever for doing a natural thing with like all natural people, most of them tend to do. No, we're done. Wake up. People that believe in an invisible God that you've never heard him speak. I heard him speak inside of me. No, you didn't. No, you did not. You heard your brainwashing. You heard your narcissistic mother or father program telling you you're a piece of shit. And without this invisible God that lets billions of babies and everybody else be raped and murdered and burnt to the ground, everything, he just loves you. Really? Is that the kind of God you want? Because it's not the kind I want. All right, these ladies need to go outside immediately. Have a great day. YouTube.